750. That's the number. Anybody can call that number. So there's a dedicated helpline team. They are there to help you anytime. So anybody atlant problem unna kuda you guys can reach to that number, and definitely NATS team will help you. Barshu Shekhar garu, he is the NATS New Jersey chapter coordinator andi. Atlane Mohan Kumar Venugala, he is the joint coordinator. NATS is the New Jersey team is the very strong for NATS organization. And there are the key players, they played the crucial role in the New Jersey. So Gangadhar Desgari is the past president of NATS and he is also advisory board. And Ramesh Nodulpati is the ex-vice president. So Chandrasekhar Pandila, he is ex-POD. Vamsi Venugala, he is the POD and ex-vice president. And Srinivas Mehta, he is Vamsi Kopuravi, Vishnu Aluru, Prasad Guru.
Most of you know about Anil Grandhi-Garu. You might be hearing from so many organizations and so many people got a lot of information and so much development you might have seen, especially in COVID situation. He helped a lot with so many people and so much success is there. He has it's not just a CPA and taxes thing. He has various products in designing estate planning or will or any kind of a savings in process of taxes and all. There are so many other opportunities. So he has an offices all over, so you can make a schedule and have a thing. So I don't need to tell more about him because most of them. I kindly welcome Anil Grandhi-Garu to take it.
Everyone, thank you very much for coming this evening. Maybe around next 1.5 hours you are going to spend time with me. I will try to make this as interactive as possible, and I will ensure that there is a value addition or ROI for your time on this evening. And before I get into the topic, I want to first thank you very much to the NATS leadership team, to all the leadership board members and ex-president, and also Sri Hari Garu for coordination and pushing all the things and coordinate. He's spending a lot of time. He has been spending a lot of time with me and coordination. What time I need to come, all other things also. And so I believe this is one of the best time to know more about taxes, finance, and a few other finance-related topics. What I notice is many of us think about taxes only just before filing the tax returns. That is not the case. Why that is not the case? Just I have one question to you guys. What is our biggest expense in a month for a family? Mortgage, good. Taxes. Insurance, nice. House rent. Shopping. Sir, from the someone? Yes, what is the biggest expense in a vacation? Capital gains. Okay.
Capital gains.
Sorry?
Capital gains.
Capital gains, okay. Everyone may not have capital gains. But good, yes. So the thing is, if you think like you are a business owner, you are the CEO for your own family, for your own finances. If you want to be successful, it's not about how much you earn. It's all about what you keep from what you earn. This is all about keep more what you earn. So to keep more, what we should do? We should focus on our expenses to reduce the cost. All our salaries will not go all of a sudden, it will not become a double all of a sudden. Or our incomes will not go all of a sudden, it will not go up double or triple. What we should do is, we should focus on what is our biggest expense, then reduce. Our biggest expense is taxes. Think how much taxes. You may not be realizing it because for all our W2 employees, what happens? The tax gets deducted from the W2, from the monthly pay, even before you receive the money. So you don't have the pain. And when you file taxes at the end of the year, if you get any refund, you'll be super happy. But that is not because you paid more, man. You paid more to IRS. IRS has to pay you interest for that. But I've been saying I have thousands of clients. We have expats, we have presence throughout the US. Every time this is what happens. They would not have, the client will be super happy whenever there is a refund. The thing here is, let's focus on these taxes, think about taxes, think about this biggest expense throughout the year. That is how, only when you can focus on something, that is where you can control it. And many people think, no, you can't save taxes. There are a lot of ways to save taxes, but if you are a W2, the opportunity is less. But if you are a business owner, opportunity is too big. We will go through all the details, okay, as one by one. And a small disclaimer, today I am just sharing my knowledge here, okay? You are not paid anything to me, I am just sharing my knowledge here. Okay, so it may applicable for you, it may applicable for you, it might not applicable for you. So my recommendation, talk to your accountant or CPA, or at least talk to me one-on-one, ensure that that is applicable for you. Because one person's prescription cannot be used by someone else. Okay, so a lot of times I see that, no, my friend is doing this, I am also started doing it. No, that is not right. Okay, I have done some Google search, so that's what I can do it. No, so every scenario, case to case, the scenarios might be different. So it's very important before you touch, because finances is not your profile, correct? It is not yearly one time you think about taxes. But don't do some blind decisions, don't take any blind decisions, okay, randomly. Next one. Okay, as I said, for the 60 minutes, it's so boring to face my face, okay, to see my face for the next 60 minutes, okay. Let's understand each other. So let me, I prefer, if you know about me, then you get some curiosity, excitement. Okay, why do you need to spend next 30 minutes without watching your mobile phone?
A compliment. Whole of US knows you, sir. Compliment. It's a compliment.
Thank you, sir. But still, there are a lot of new people are there. I see young people also. But thank you. So my name is Anil Grandhi. I am the CEO for Grandhi FinTax CPAs and also AG FinTax. We have. I was working for full time for Amazon, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Starbucks, and I quit Amazon and I started my practice. Around a few years back, I started my practice. And in the last few years, we really grown, and we have presence in so many states in America. And we are one of the biggest Desi CPA firm in America. Right now, we are around 83 employees at this point. And we do also have a couple of employees here. He is Abhay, he is our CPA. And he is a tax manager. He is local. And he is Harish, he is our senior tax manager. So these two guys are local, and we are starting a physical office also soon here. And apart from this, we have been serving thousands of people, business owners and also individuals on tax planning, CFO services, accounting, and also financial planning services. I have written a lot of books, and if you have, and we do also got some books, so you can collect before leaving. That is more focused about businesses, but you can download a soft copy also later. And I am also the Forbes Finance Council member. I have been writing a lot of articles in the Forbes magazine, and also I was also awarded as a top 20 CEOs of America for the year 2022. And at that time, I was the only Indian who is on the board at that time on the top 20 list. Next one. And as I said, even I am alone here. I am supported with 83 employees at this point, and few people. There are so many CPAs are there, finance professionals also there. Next one. Okay, so to know more about me, maybe later, not now, later just Google search or mobile, just search for Anil Grandhi. You can find hundreds to thousands of pages about me and my articles, rewards and awards. I am also the Forbes expert panel member, where we always evaluate what value addition we can do to this community and analyzing a lot of things. Yeah, let's talk about proactive tax plan. You think, as I said, you all are the CEOs. Now you have to think like a CEO for your own company. Okay. If you want to be successful, you can take the decisions whenever you want. You need some planning. You need some planning. But how many of you guys do planning for your taxes every year? Just raise See, if you want to be successful, very good.
But not sufficient maybe.
Yeah, well, we will help you there in the next level. So that if you think like, if you want to be successful, there should be a plan. You cannot be reactive. You should be always proactive. That is where we are going to talk about proactive tax planning. And lot of times people say, oh sorry, I think it's difficult for it. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So lot of times, a lot of CPAs, accountants say that, hey, what is there in tax planning? You can't do anything more. This is what you can do. If you do anything more, you will be behind the bars. That is what most of the accountants or CPA says. That is called tax evasion. It means anything is doing something illegal to save taxes. It is called tax evasion. We don't encourage that. There is one more concept called tax avoidance. It means save taxes legally. Oh no, really? Are there opportunities are there to save taxes? Think like once. Look at our billionaires, millionaires, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Donald Trump. Can anyone tell what are the average tax rate what they pay? Zero. Okay. So why zero? Any other number?
15%, 10%.
2%, 15%. Okay. Now you tell me how much you guys are paying?
30%.
Why?
50.
Why?
45%.
45%. Yes. Why? Did they bond 2 times a year? No one is behind the bars. You need to understand, Tax Act is the same for everyone. But some people only successful in paying lesser taxes. We put so much of effort to save some money, to make a dollar. For every dollar, we are paying 30, 40, 50% in taxes. Imagine, if someone, we have a sleeping partner with us, who is there all the time with us, and whatever money with so much of hard work I earn, give me my share, 30, 40, 50. The difference is, they know where to focus. We don't know where to focus because we are very busy. We have a very busy life cycle. We are much busier than Elon Musk, we are much busier than Warren Buffett. That is why they are able to pay lesser taxes, that's why we are not able to pay taxes. Okay, so there are lot of ways, but there is a proper planning required. See, that's what people think. I can save so much of money by my planning or by asking questions to your accountant. That will not help you. You need to have a proactive planning throughout the year. That is where you have the success. Next one. And other thing, very, very important. Our culture, here everyone is Indian, so I can talk about Indian culture. So our culture, we are all more conservative. So we don't want to spend a lot of money. So we always look for low price. Think one thing. If you really look for low prices, do you expect a great quality with a low price? Great service? There is a price for everything. Like example, if you go and talk with your accountant or CPA to file taxes, he might be filing for taxes for $100. Then you might have some of your friends say that, why you are paying $100? That guy is doing for $50. Do you really think they can bring value? No. See, it's all about what you pay, what you get. That is what, if you look for cheap price, please note, this is covered. Okay, you are going to get only lower quality only. If you really want high quality, why do I need a high quality in taxes? Can someone tell? Why do we need high quality?
To avoid more taxes.
Because this is the biggest expense. We want to work on that, but you don't want to pay money. Who will do for free? If, like example, if you really want a grade, you want to save money, correct? You want to save money legally. You want to save money, then you need to pay for it. There is a cost for it. If you expect a great quality, definitely there is a price.
So what is the percentage we need to pay for the good quality?
Okay, very good. Very good question. Quality definition cannot be measured. Okay, so for everything, like example, jeans pant, you can get from Walmart. Yes, exactly. People pay for like Tesla or Boss, or there are a lot of branded. There is a quality.
So I can't afford, right? Not many people can.
You need to figure it out some better quality rather than looking for a very cheap. Rather than buying a jean pant in Walmart, try to buy it some better one is what I say. That's all. Instead of buying the jeans for $7. Try to spend $20 for a better quality. Okay, so that's what I say there. So that mindset has to be changed. Lot of times, what I know is people get filed tax returns by India. There are a lot of people who file taxes from India for $30, $40, $50. Don't take me. Okay, next one. Now, this slowly gets into the topic. File taxes on time.
Can the font size be increased?
Every year, if you're going and meeting or an accountant, throwing all your documents on his face and filing a tax return, it is a tax return filing. Planning is like, okay, you are very cautious about your money. Take some precautions to take some steps proactively to reduce our tax liability legally. It is called tax planning. So that's what I'm going to talk about.
The tax return filing is April, right? So when do you do the tax planning? What is it?
That's what I've been saying throughout the year. We need to work on that. We need to work on that. I have seen so many clients who makes millions. They pay almost zero. It will not happen over the night. You have to work on it. I was working for full time in Amazon. There is one full floor of accountants, CPAs, who exclusively work on how to save money for how to save taxes for Amazon. So how many people are working for us? It will not come. You need to work on that. Yeah.
How much you pay for the tax?
So okay. So it is it's a confidential. I cannot say. But okay, I do also pay taxes. I am not saying that I don't pay. I do also pay that, but I don't overpay. I am not stopping you to paying taxes. Everyone should pay taxes because we are enjoying all the benefits. We are having a free school. We are having the great roads, great infrastructure. There is a cost for everything. So pay taxes, but you don't have to overpay. It's only one thing.
So by the end of this session, what I'm expecting is, from my expectation, to avoid overpaying, how much should we pay for the quality? Just a percentage wise.
Quality, it depends on. You need to find the right guy. That's a separate definition completely. I cannot measure. What the more quality you get, of course, there is a higher price. Okay. So rightly reduce the number of questions so that I am there here. I will answer all of your questions so that we can move forward. Okay. So move forward.
Everyone will get it done, and it's going to be ample time for the questions answer session.
I've got one question. Not about the amount. Lawyers will take something on a contingency basis, or CPS allowed to do something like, I can save you so much, but I want this percentage, or is it legal?
Okay. We cannot. There are some restrictions. A contingency we cannot.
Okay.
Yeah. But unless on the paper they cannot.
On the paper you want.
On the paper they cannot.
Okay, I got it.
Let him continue the presentation. We can have the question.
Sure,
answer.
definitely. Yeah. So okay, so let's speed up. Filing taxes on time, which is very, very important. We all know that April 15th is the deadline to file individual tax returns and also C corporation. If you are having a business or S corporation or partnership tax returns, we have to file by March 15th.
What about
so the
LLC, sir? LLC.
LLCs are individual. Single member LLC is April 15th. April 15th. So, okay. So, do we have a lot of time? That's what people think. But no. You should start thinking about, you should start working on your taxes now, because now it's a bit relaxed time. Still we are on February 1st week. You can get more time from your accountant or CPA so that it can bring more value to you. But unfortunately, in our culture, most of us will come only in the last minute rush because we are very busy. We don't have time. We will only realize it on April 1st. But you will not get a quality time. And other advantages are, when if you file taxes early, if you are expecting any returns or refunds from the IRS, it will be much faster. So file taxes now as early as possible. If you are not able to pull all your documents, it is okay to file extension. Doing a better quality job is more important than doing something in the rush. So you get 6 months time to file it if you file an extension. For the businesses, we have time up to September 15th. For individuals, we have time up to October 15th if we go for an extension. But point to be noted here, extension is only to file taxes, not for the tax payments. You have to pay taxes by April 15th actually. Okay, so ensure that, and okay, next one. So ensure that start working on taxes now after this, because now you will get some knowledge. After that, immediately start thinking about, can you save any taxes for the last year? So saving taxes for the previous year, the opportunity is very less. because you can save more taxes only when you plan in advance. At least this knowledge should help you to save taxes for the year 2024, where you file taxes for the next year. So let's look into some numbers. So we all know that, okay, we have a tax bracket system. It means everyone doesn't pay the same taxes. So it depends on our income levels. It ranges from 10% to 37% federal, and also again you have the state taxes. So based on your income level, but whatever money we make in America as a resident in America, if you are an individual or if you are a business owner, you don't need to pay taxes for the first standard income we have. You don't need to pay taxes for the first $27,700, and if it's an individual, $13,850, you don't need to pay any taxes at all if your income is less than that money. But after that, the trigger starts. For the, I'm not going in detail, I assume everyone is aware of this, but it doesn't matter. System will calculate all the taxes, you are not going to calculate. Next. Capital gain taxes. So it's not, individual income tax rates are slightly different from the capital gain taxes. What is a capital gain? Whenever you are selling an asset means where you own the title, or it can be an equity shares, or it can be a stock market, real estate properties, or even it can be some arts, any capital asset. If you are selling it, if you hold it for at least for 1 year, then if you sell it, it is called long-term capital gain. The tax rate is 15% or 20% based on your income levels. And zero also there, if your income is less than $80,000, it's a zero capital gain taxes is what you pay.
It's capital gain less than 80.
No, all income together.
All income.
Everything together if it's less than 80. Then it's only zero. So generally it is most applicable for our retired people because they don't have a lot of income, but still they do a lot of stock transactions. That's what that's where we see a lot. Okay, and also this, apart from this capital gain taxes 15% to 20%, we also need to pay 3.8% net income tax also. So your net investment tax, a lot of people are not familiar. On top of our income taxes, we should also regular taxes. If you get any capital gain or interest income or dividend income, you have to pay net investment tax payment 3.8%. You have to pay. And also, if the income is more than $250,000, this is applicable. If your income married filing jointly, income is $250,000 more, then it is applicable. Next. And standard deduction on top of, as I was saying, that for the first $27,700, you don't need to pay any taxes. On top of this, you can also get a tax deductions if you do any retirement contributions, and if you are also doing in health savings account contributions, or if you are doing any alimonies, if you got divorced before 2018 and if you are paying any alimony, that can be also be tax deductible. And also if you are doing any student loan interest payments, if you are doing any student loan also, you can get some tax credits. So my senior, our Harish will talk for the next couple of slides, so then I will join in.
Sure. Yeah, so standard deduction, I think Anil just covered. If you're married filing joint up to 27,700, you don't have to pay any taxes on it. But
You can take the mic.
Go there and talk.
so standard deduction or itemized deductions, whichever is greater, that's what we take in your tax returns. So itemized deductions, especially post 2018, most people don't, because there is a restriction on property taxes of $10,000. So other itemized deductions include medical and dental expenses, which is again, it has to be a minimum of 7.5% of your AGI. Otherwise, it doesn't add up to your itemized deductions. So in a very common scenario, itemized deductions include state and property taxes, that's $10,000, and your mortgage interest, and mostly your cash donations and goodwill donations. So for every dollar of cash donation, you get 60% as itemized deduction. So whichever is greater, that's what we take to reduce your AGI. Your mortgage interest, like I said, it qualifies to be itemized deduction. So there is a restriction again. So if the mortgage value is over 750,000, we have to take a pro rata of the interest amount.
Can you explain that again? Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a restriction on the amount you can take as a itemized deduction for mortgage interest.
Okay.
So usually, a simple calculation is if you pay more than $15,000 in, now it's going to be $17,000 in mortgage interest, then you may qualify for itemized deduction, because it adds 17,000 plus $10,000 in property taxes. If you're paying very high, if you have a big house, your property taxes are definitely going to be over $10,000. So you max out all the property taxes, 10,000 plus 17,000 in mortgage interest, so that's $27,000. So then you also have cash donations, so you are better off itemizing in that scenario.
So bigger mortgage, you advise itemizing, in other words.
Yeah, if your interest is over $17,000, it makes sense itemizing.
Okay.
But then the restriction is, if you have a mortgage of $1 million and you pay $20,000 in interest, so we cannot take $20,000. So it's only up to $750,000. So you take a pro rata of it.
Can you explain two primary homes? What does that mean? Secondary home?
Yeah, we can have two houses. So like I have one house in India, and I pay taxes. I pay interest payments for Indian house also. Even that interest also tax deductible here. So technically you can have two houses anywhere, but minimum 50 miles radius you cannot have. But you, like example, I travel so much to New Jersey now because we are starting an office here, and I will be traveling here, and I am based out of Dallas. So technically I can have two primary houses, and if I am paying any interest, both are tax deductible, but the total loan amount is $750,000.
I guess there is a change, like you should not have two houses.
That is for the loan. That is for the house loans. I am talking about only from the tax. I am a tax guy. I am only tax.
Do we have to file taxes in India to get that? Or like?
No need. No need.
We just have to show their.
Yeah. Yeah.
750 counts toward your both homes, not each home.
Then I think this is a very hot topic, right? Most of you would have bought Teslas in 2023, mostly Model Y. But then since your AGI is going to be over 300,000 if the marital value joint, everybody has high income, especially software professionals. So you tend to lose out on this. But then if you're within that income limit, you get a $7,500 of energy vehicle credit. And the good part is, if you don't, even if you qualify, if you don't, it's a non-refundable credit, which means you're not going to get $7,500 check from the IRS. Only if you have taxes, you owe taxes, you reduce your tax liability by that amount. Yes, so HSA account is a very good tax saving strategy. Everybody, because HSA also reduces not only your federal taxable income, it also reduces your Social Security and Medicare income as well.
They said no questions, but I thought I'll catch this in time. The EV tax credit, which everybody is now talking about. So the EV tax credit is, you said $7,500. Now that only applies if I owe the government money. If I don't, then what happens? They do a yearly, like annually they deduct some amount, or how does that go?
No, so there is a carry forward provision. So you can carries forward to the next year, and then you can use that carry forward to offset your next year tax liability.
So it only works for businessmen, not for like W2 guys or whatever?
No, it works for everybody.
But we all have tax liability, right? So
Everybody has, but then if you've already paid excess in your withholding, then you will end up with a refund scenario.
got it. Okay. So if you're buying an electric vehicle, then don't pay taxes, keep your deductions to the
That's where tax planning comes into picture, right?
Got it.
If you are intending to buy a vehicle during the year, then you go adjust your W4 and make sure you don't pay too much taxes in
Got
withholding.
Yeah, we will hold the questions again at the. We have a couple of categories here. The first category, first phase, if we complete, then we'll take up the questions. Again, we'll go to the second, 3, 4, at least four topics are there here today. We are going to talk. Still, we are in the topic 1. Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, HSA is a very good tax planning strategy. Everybody, I recommend, you definitely, any tax preparer would recommend, opening an HSA account, because it not only reduces your taxable income, it also reduces your Social Security, Medicaid taxes, and and the investment actually grows tax free, which means you put in $1,000, it becomes $1,200. You can use $1,200 towards medical expenses, and then it's not taxable. 529 plans is mainly for children's education. So it is a federal tax deduction, but you don't get this deduction in many of the states. But in New Jersey doesn't recognize at a state level, but then Pennsylvania and New York. I mean, if you're any of those states, then you get a benefit even at the state level. I think this topic I'll leave it for Anil to cover. You want to do it?
No, cover.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, so interest on education loans, right? So you can actually take a deduction for this. I see, maybe some of you here know international students who recently come here for the masters, or you may be a OPT or a CPT candidate. So as long as you have a ITIN, or a social security number. Most of the students qualify for social security SSN because once you apply for EAD, that's when you can get SSN. So this deduction, most of them wouldn't know. So if you actually reach out to the college and you get a form 1098E, and that can be used to offset your tax liability. Yeah, so college tax credits, which is mainly American Opportunity Tax Credit and lifetime learning. So American Opportunity Tax Credit is mainly only for undergrads. So most of the international students who come for masters will qualify for the second credit, which is a lifetime learning credit, which is a maximum of $2,000. Part of it is refundable, part of it is not refundable. You can actually, once you get the form from the college, which is a 1098T, which is the tuition statement, you can get this $2,000 credit, but again, there is an income limitation. I don't have it on top of my mind, but there is.
No, there is.
Oh yeah, so if it's married filing joint, it's $180,000. So if AGI is above that, you tend to lose on this. But then, if you already, for dependents who are going to college, and like most of our Indian families easily earn more than $180,000 a year. So most of them don't get this benefit. But then if the college student files a separate tax return, they may qualify for the $2,500 of American Opportunity Tax Credit, provided they have earned income. So 50% of whatever tuition you pay, if you have that as an earned income, you can actually get this American Opportunity Tax Credit. Because most of the parents are not eligible for the credit because of high income. So can we do it later?
Thank you very much, Harish. So he is going to head our office here in New Jersey.
Excuse me, sir.
So he's based out of Princeton. Thank you. Okay. So before I get into the next one, just I will add a couple of points. Health savings account, HSA. This is one of the best account everyone should have it, because the money whatever you contribute, around 7,700 for last year, and this is 8,000 plus for this year. The money whatever gets in, you enjoy the 30-40% in taxes. Like example, $8,000, your average you are at 30% taxes. So instead of $2,000 approximately, instead of paying to IRS, you are keeping it in your pocket. So once the money gets in, you enjoy the tax benefits, and after that, this money can be invested in the stock market. Technically, HS account, as he already covered, you can use it only for medical expenses. But if you are how many people have HS accounts here? Health. Wow, amazing. How many of you are using for your medical expenses?
Very less.
Yeah, please stop using it. So, because HSA is yes. So this is what the planning comes into the picture. What is the planning? Is the planning. So every dollar, instead of using HSA card, use your only personal money to pay your bills. This money can be invested into the stock market, and the money can grow tax-free forever in your lifetime. So like example, every year 8,000. This 8,000 may become 100,000, may become a million after 30-40 years. But as long as you use it for medical expenses in your life, for you, for your spouse, for your dependent, it is a tax-free. If you are really, God blessing, you are really healthy after 60 years also, you can withdraw money, but you will be paying taxes on that. But still you can withdraw like a 401k. But right now you are enjoying the tax deductions. Money grows tax-free every year. You don't need to pay taxes every year. and as long as you use it for your medical expenses. And the other beauty is, like example, now we are in 2024. Now this year I have $5,000 medical expenses. I am not using it now. Rather, this $5,000 in HS account, I invested for my long term, maybe in Amazon, Microsoft, I invested. After 40 years, this $5,000, the income invoice of the receipts, whatever if you have, you can withdraw money or as a reimbursement after 40-50 years also. It means instead of meanwhile this 5,000 would have become $50,000 or $100,000 in the next 40 years. At that time you can take this $5,000 if you want. Okay.
You can pass it to children, family?
No, you cannot pass, but you can use it for your dependents.
Only to your
Then it will become like a 401k. What is a 401k? When you withdraw, you pay taxes, correct? In the same way, this will be. If you use it for your medical, if not, it will become a 401k.
So it's not
It is
like
okay.
not like a Roth IRA.
This is not Roth. Oh, no, this is a Roth Health IRA. For any of the medical expenses, you can use.
So last question. I actually read somewhere that when you retire, the money you grow investing the HS amount can be used beyond medical expenses once you retire. Is it true?
No, you cannot be. Which is only for the qualified medical, dental, vision. For that purpose only you can use it.
So just one more thing. Actually, to be actually invest in HSA, I think I've been told that the company has to actually have a sponsor, sponsoring.
No, I don't think so. But if you have HS account, you need to have a high deductible medical plan. Correct. If you have high deductible medical plan, then you can open HS account outside also. I was having an account with the Bank of America. So, but because my company was sponsoring HS at that time. Individual can also do it as long as you have a high deductible medical plan.
So we can contribute more to it.
Yes, and yes, you have not done. Yeah, definitely you should do it. But the only thing is, if you have kids or babies at your home, or if you have old people at your home, then we avoid going for high deductible medical plan. So net capital gain taxes, as I was saying that, I think this itself can be a very big topic, but we want to cover a lot of topics, we want to bring a lot of value. If I cannot do deep dive for anything, but I will cover at very high level few points here on the capital gain. Capital gain, if we are selling a primary home where we live for at least 2 years in the last 5 years, for the first $500,000 of capital gain amount, you don't need to pay any taxes at all. I have clients who sell their primary homes every 3-4 years. And because it's tax free, correct? Right now the market is crazy. 300, 400, 500,000. I used to live in Seattle. Our houses are more than doubled in the last just couple of years. And for the first $500,000, no taxes. So any tax planning opportunity, these all are planning. I'm not asking you to sell your homes. Okay. So I'm just giving some planning. If at all, if you are planning to sell, you don't need to pay taxes. Okay. Next one. For the first $500,000. Then tax loss harvesting.
On gains or the sale price?
On the gain, on the only capital gain. Then next one, tax loss harvesting. So one screen will come right side. So tax loss harvesting, it means stock market. It is very common. Most of us invest in the stock market. Market goes up and down, up and down. So, but if any of your stocks are in red color, it may be an opportunity for you to sell the stock. When you sell the stock, you can book some losses, and the losses can be adjusted for any capital gains at any time in the future. There is no time limit. It means, rather like example, today I invested in Amazon stock. Just taking an example. Amazon market prices are down. I should not get worried. You can use this as an opportunity to sell the stock, book the capital losses, and you can enjoy. These capital losses can be adjusted with any capital gain, not only this year. After 5 years, after 10 years also it can be adjusted with any other capital gains. And every year up to $3,000, up to, sir, I will start disturbing the people if anyone is starting. Okay. So because I am respecting everyone's time here. Any questions? So tax loss. Okay. So and every year $3,000 you can adjust with your W2. If anything extra money you have, any extra losses are there, it will be carry over. So whenever there are market is down, it is an opportunity for you. And it is not today. Today market is good, but market goes ups and down. You should know these points. That is what the plan, you need to be active every time. So that whenever there is an opportunity, grab it. Next, 1031 exchange, we all invest in the real estate. So I have a separate couple of slides on the real estate tax planning also, which I will cover it. So real estate, if you are selling any of our real estate properties, don't pay taxes by reinvesting. So if you look into them, again, go into the successful people, millionaires or billionaires, they don't pay that much taxes because they don't do this silly mistakes of selling something and paying taxes. They don't want to do it. So rather, if like example, I have a real estate property. If I sell my property, I may make some 100,000 of capital gain, but again I need to pay taxes on that. Rather, if I really need money, what they do? They take loan from the properties. Of course, they are millionaires, they get at very low price. Right now the market is not good, but otherwise, rather than selling the real estate properties, please take the loan if you need money. If really you have to sell, go and invest in 1031 exchange. It means the entire sale proceeds, not capital gain, has to be reinvested to buy some other real estate property, so that you don't need to pay taxes. So this is a very big concept which I can cover maybe next time. If again not give me an opportunity, I will do an exclusive session on tax planning, tax strategies for the real estate. There's so much we can talk on that. Next one. Then max out retirement contributions in America. Can someone tell me what is a percentage of investments what people do for the future? Savings. 15%. Good percentage.
20%.
20%. Nice. Very good, sir. 2%. 2%. Good guess. 10%. 1%. Excellent. 6%. Very good. The actual. I'm talking about real statistics numbers. As an American resident, they save only 1% for their future. But we are Indians, we are different. How we've grown is different. Okay? So that what they're doing is, American government is giving a lot of incentives. Come on, please save for your future. I will give you so much of tax saving opportunities. We should grab that opportunity. We always, anyway, we save money for our future. Actually, we save money for our kids. And we all, if you know like that, most of Indians, we die rich, but we don't live rich. I don't know what we do, man. You die. Okay? So the thing is, so American government, what they do is, they are giving lot of incentives. Come on, we are fortunate, let's enjoy. Grab it. Every dollar has to be optimized. Then only, once you save, wherever there is a tax saving opportunity, first use that opportunity. If you still any money left over, then go and invest in the stock market or real estate. So there are a lot of tax planning, retirement opportunities are there, but I will cover few. Next one. 4 hour. Go to the 4 hour. Yes. This is a big myth on 401k. I have seen so many people who don't contribute to 401k even though their company offers 401k. Can anyone raise a hand who is not contributing 401k if they are working and companies contributing, offering 401k?
I missed it for 3 months.
Excellent. It's okay. Arisa, just make it more interactive, fun, so people enjoy.
He missed the 6 months.
He missed 6 months.
Even if I told him to, but still he missed.
So we missed an IT H1B when 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Yes, correct. So the thing is, the beauty here is, why people miss it? People think, I don't want to keep the money for my future.
Yeah.
Because there is no guarantee that I live here, I settle here. My visa may get retired my H1B visa may be over at any time, or 3 years or 6 years. Then I will go back to my home country. Yes, but the thing is, you are here, there is an opportunity because government wants to support savings for the future, you are missing that opportunity. The first and most important, if your 401k is one of the greatest tool to build your retirement funds. Unfortunately, we don't plan for our retirement, rather we plan for our kids' education. The secret here is, if we don't save money for our kids, how do they study?
Very well.
No, I mean to say, how do they, let me be sorry. Correct. That's a very good point actually. Many billionaires, millionaires kids are not up to the mark. Okay, that's what he's saying. But how do you fund your kids' education if you don't save money for them? Loan, good. Then what else? Grants, scholarships. Okay. We are retired. We don't have any savings. Who will take care of me now? You tell me. Do you think kids will take care of me? How many of you? Okay. How many of us think my kids will take care of me when I am retired, when I am not well? Can raise hands? Confidently. Okay. So who needs money? We need money or kids need money? We need money. First save money for your retirement. If any money left over, give it to the kids. Kids are super smart. Fortunately, most of our Indian kids are super smart. They get scholarships, they get grants, they get education loan. But when we are retired, when we get some health problems, we don't even get $1 as a loan also. Okay? Our kids also, do you think the kids are growing in America? They may not even live with us. So, what is important? Our retirement planning is important. That is what I am going to cover now in the next 4 slides. Very, very important. Everyone should know. 401k. If you have any employer matching, please don't miss that golden opportunity. It's the free money. I have hundreds of Microsoft employees. What they do is, I'm just taking an example. Employer matches 50%. You contribute 22,000, employer will match $11,000. Still, there are many people who don't contribute to 401k. Wow. Because no, they don't want to keep the money for the future. Rather, they want to invest in the stock market or real estate. What is an average savings on a real estate or stock market? Can anyone guess?
8%.
8%. 8 to 11. Can any guess?
13%.
Average 10-15%. Okay. But if you invest in 401k, what are the savings? Can someone tell me? 30-40 tax savings, man. Yeah. Why you are rather putting money here? Why you are going and invest in stock market and real estate? First invest in 401k. There are so many ways how you can take the money after you quit the company. Don't think that it's a mind block that I cannot touch my 401k. There are many different ways are there, but we don't have time now. So I'm going to the next slide. Next one. And also, one more thing, 401k, how many of you are contributing to the Roth 401k here? I should say, great. Roth 401k. Okay, when I was working in full-time Amazon, I also have 401k. I was contributing to the Roth 401k.
But I'm not sure what it is.
I will explain. What? We can convert.
It doesn't matter.
I will explain. Before.
Anil, I want to add one point here. Roth 401k, Roth IRA are more advantageous for the young people who are starting the career.
Yes, sir. No, actually, it's advantage for everybody. I will cover this.
What is the difference between Roth IRA?
I'm going to talk about IRA also. Roth IRA. Next slides are IRA. Yeah.
Can you cover mega backdoor and then is there any income?
A mega backdoor I have, but I don't have enough time. Okay. So, but actually, that is my favorite topic to talk about mega. One of my favorite topics is mega backdoor, but we don't have much time here. Okay.
But anytime if it is convertible.
But if I really have time, if people have patience to listen, some whole night I can talk.
There are a lot of topics many people doesn't know. I think let him cover the.
Anytime it is convertible, so what does it matter?
Yeah.
Which one, sir?
There are the white papers. You can write the questions.
Okay. No. Roth 401k. See, the Roth advantage is
you can convert
once you. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we can convert. So Roth 401k. Roth means once you put the money, you don't get any tax savings, but money grows tax-free forever in your lifetime. That is the beauty. So we all are on average 40-50 years of age. There are young people also 30 years also. After 30, then imagine from now till you die. Till you die, the money grows tax-free. So, but it's okay to pay the taxes now because we are what I have seen. I have a lot of clients who cross the 60 years. Everyone is a millionaire. We all will be millionaire by the time of retirement.
No, but we are paying the tax before, right?
So, but after that you don't have to pay at all, correct? The money can be, like example, you have a
We
100,000.
want to enjoy money now.
No,
rather than
that's all short-term thinking.
Yeah.
You have to think for long-term.
Okay, got
So, like example, $100,000 of money I have in my Roth account.
Correct.
Roth, there can be different buckets.
Yeah.
Once you have this 100,000, I can invest this money in the stock market, real estate, cryptocurrency, pre-IPOs, or otherwise every year I can play the game whatever way you want. You don't need to pay taxes forever till you die. And even it goes tax-free to the next generation. Even they don't need to pay taxes. So that is where the beauty. Like otherwise what happens every year, like example I have $100,000. If I invest in the stock market, I make some money, I pay taxes. Again next year I invest, again I make money, again I pay taxes. Again. Rather, bite the bullet one time, enjoy the taxes forever. So Roth is a Roth 401k and it's a mandatory now, everyone has to offer for Roth 401k from this year onwards. So please, if possible, please change your contribution to Roth 401k. You don't enjoy the tax savings, but I will cover it in the next slides. What are the things you can do with the Roth? Next. Okay, solo 401k. If you are having any side business, side gig, then you can go for a solo 401k. You can contribute up to $66,000. Imagine on $66,000, even average 30% tax bracket, around $20,000. Instead of paying to IRS, you can pay it. But this can be done only when you have business. If you don't have the business, forget about it. How many of you don't have business here? Just raise hands. Oh, okay. So there is a lot to do. I'm telling this. Okay, I can guide you there. So one of the best thing in the life, we all are so fortunate here, we should have some business. If you are not having a business, 10 years before, how was your life? Think for the next 10 years, you will be the same place only.
Wow.
If you want to grow, you have to take that extra step of business. Business can change your life. I was working for full time in Amazon. Of course, everyone may not be able to be successful, but you should give it a try. If you don't give it a try, that itself is a big failure. Give it a try. There are so many advantages which I'll cover it. Slowly we are getting into the deep topic. Okay? It's not about taxes. If you see the topic name, financial planning and tax planning. And I'm not selling any products here. I'm only trying to bring the knowledge, awareness here. And solo 401k, if you have the business, you can contribute up to $66,000 or $88,000. Last year $66,000 you can contribute. Still you can open a 401k account, solo 401k now. Solo 401k is one of the other best investment you can have if you have a small business. If you don't have any outside employees, then solo 401k is a great tool. There are so many advantages are there. SEP IRA. So SEP IRA is also like a 401k. Again, you can contribute to up to $66,000. You have time till April 15th to open a SEP IRA account and to contribute. So next one. Every person. Sorry. SEP just retirement account. So you didn't have a business. So the business can be anything. Yeah, you can even have one small kitchen at your home. You can be a freelancer. If you get a 1099, you may be doing a second jobs on 1099. Okay, so moonlighting, all those things are there, right? So anything you can do, something in the side that will help you to save more money. The effective tax rate will go down only when you have the business. Initially, I explained something. Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. They are the business owners. They are not WT employees. I didn't talk about Satya Nadella. I didn't talk about Sundar Pichai. Why? They are WT employees. So they might be paying a lot of taxes. They may be on the same bucket like you, unless they have some side businesses. I think Satya Nadella recently started that cricket soil one. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
For the tax write-offs.
Maybe I am not the advisor for Satya Nadella. Maybe yes. Okay. So next one is IRA. One of my favorite topic to talk. For the next 5 minutes or maybe 8 minutes, I'm going to talk about only in the next slides, only on this topic, because this is very, very, very important. IRA, very important. Every second is important for the next 5 to 8 minutes. Every one of us can contribute up to $6,500 to independent retirement accounts. Very simple. Anyone can contribute. Jeff Bezos also can contribute. But problem is, our accountant says, no, you are not eligible, or your CPA says, you are not eligible. But the thing is, anyone can contribute, but you will not get a tax deduction if your income is more than $138,000 approximately. That's a rough number is there. So, if your income is more, that you will not enjoy the tax deduction. But still I recommend you to contribute. Why? I will cover it in the next slide. You have time till April 15th to contribute. So, next slide. Roth IRA. I love this. I love this. Roth IRA, if your income is less than $228,000, every one of us can contribute to the Roth IRA directly, including our spouses, even though they are not working. Once the money goes in, money is a tax-free growth forever. There is a guy called Peter Thiel. He is the Forbes, he is the Facebook director, and he is also the PayPal co-founder. Right now, he has $5 billion in his Roth account. How much taxes he has to pay? Zero. How much money we have in our accounts? But you have to pay taxes again. Okay. So the thing is, I will tell you. Yes. That is the beauty here. He asked me very good. You are asking very good questions, sir. Okay. So how can he has $5 billion when you can contribute only $6,500? That is the beauty here. So this money, every month, this rule is the same for everyone. Once you put the money, you need to find the right opportunity to invest. Okay? He invested in the Facebook. It is a multi-billion-dollar company. He invested in the PayPal. Okay? Like that, you can also invest wherever you want. You can invest. You can even invest in AG FinTax, my company, or you can give a loan to your friends for interest. You can invest in the cryptocurrency, stock market, real estate, land deals, or even artwork. You can invest anywhere. Money grows tax-free forever in your lifetime. Like example, here, how many people don't have Roth IRA account? Think. Oh man, more than 50% don't have Roth IRA account. I will give an example. For the last 10 years, if you are in America, and if you don't have Roth IRA account, how much opportunity you missed? Around $6,000 average for you and for your spouse. Approximately together for $120,000 for the last 10 years. Imagine if you could have guided properly 10 years back. If you opened it, now you have a bucket of $120,000. This money you can play with whatever way you want. We pay stock, we pay taxes on our stock transactions or day-to-day stock investments. Why can't you invest from this Roth IRA account? We invest in the cryptocurrency. Why can't you invest from this account? We can invest in the real estate stock. We can invest in the real estate properties also. Anywhere you can invest. Like this $100,000 every year. Use it for whatever purpose. You can even start a business or anything. You can invest in a friend's business. Money can go right now. Like example, you are age of 40 years right now. You are playing this game for the next 30 years of this investment. This money $100,000. You are investing again. 100,000 may become a million, may become a billion. But how much taxes you have to pay? Zero.
When you withdraw?
Yeah. When you withdraw after 15.5 years. Yes.
59.5.
15.5 years. Yeah. And you can withdraw principal after 5 years also without any taxes because you didn't pay. When you contribute to Roth IRA, you didn't enjoy the tax benefits. You can withdraw after 5 years the principal amount. If any earnings are there, you have to wait till 15.5 years. See what we do. So what people do, we optimize all this. Rather we invest money in the stock market, real estate and everywhere because we are not properly guided. First we should optimize all these buckets. Then only if any money is left over, then only we should invest in the real estate or stock market. And next one. And okay, some people ask me, Anil, with whom you are talking? My income is more than $228,000. Yes, then still you can contribute to the Roth IRA. There is a way. This is called planning. So that is called backdoor Roth IRA. Backdoor Roth IRA is when you cannot contribute to Roth IRA, you can contribute. There is a small concept here. I will explain. Now we all know what is the power of Roth IRA. Now because your income is more, you cannot directly contribute. Rather, you can contribute to traditional IRA From there you can roll it over to the Roth IRA completely tax free because your income is more. When you contribute the traditional IRA, you didn't enjoy any tax savings. So this is one formula every year you should do for you and for your spouse. Past is over, you cannot do anything for the last year, at least you can do for last year. So last year you can do, you have time till April 15th. For previous years you cannot do, at least start doing from now. If you have, like example, we all make money, we can only eat so much. Remaining money, we have to invest somewhere. First invest, Roth IRA. After this only, go anywhere. Roth IRA is a great tool. There is no other product like this. If someone is selling, it's different. There is no other product like this. Roth IRA.
Just a quick question. Is there a limit to how much you can contribute to the traditional IRA when your income is over the 224,000?
And
is there for conversion into Roth?
Okay. So traditional IRA already covered. We can contribute 6,500 for the last year. From this year onwards, 7,000. So you contribute them, that you can convert full transfer.
So that limit is still
applicable.
That's per year.
Per year. Yes.
Per year. So
Including spouse, it is 30.
yes, correct. And also, good question, very good question. Many people think, no, I cannot contribute because my already contributing to 401k. Answer is wrong. Yes, you can contribute to the 401 IRA also. Even though you are contributing to the 401k, even though your income is $1 million or $1 billion. Don't miss this goal. Can anyone tell replacement for this product? Or equivalent product? HSA, good. That is a Roth. Yes, good. You are following it. That's what I think. Yes. So it's a Roth. Health IRA is HSA account. Roth IRA is, this is what? Roth, every one of us can contribute to the Roth IRA either directly or indirectly. Aithe rahadari leda doddidari. But there is a way.
If we do Roth IRA now, like we have to, when we are filing, we just have to mention this amount.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Before April 15th, we can.
April 15th, we can do it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, next slide. And so now we all know what is the power of Roth. So now we need to work on. I will cover this, then I will answer this. Okay. So now we all know Roth IRA. How many of you have rollover 401ks? That means in your previous company you were contributing. Even I have from Amazon. Okay, I had with Amazon. How many of us have rollover 401ks?
Rollover IRA.
401k can be converted to the IRAs.
Yeah. I have
401ks are rollover. Rollover means you contributed. Yes. So a lot of people have 401k.
What exactly is rollover? Like I have my old company.
That's a old company's 401k. That's what nothing but rollover.
I just left it as is, so that.
Yeah. Okay. That is a mistake. Okay. Yeah. So what we should do is, lot of people, what is all this rollover 401ks? Either they left like that, or again they will take that money and dump it in current 401k. That is the blunder. Don't do that. Convert it to the Roth. Like example, on average everyone can contribute $20,000. If you have around $100,000 in your 401k, okay, imagine if you convert into the Roth free, you need to pay taxes. But it's okay to pay taxes. Okay to bite the bullet. If you cannot take one shot, do it in 4 installments, 25% every year. But once you convert to the Roth party stops. You can invest for your future wherever you are. Sometimes some people say that cryptocurrency can be great in the maybe next 10-20 years. We don't know. I'm not recommending, but I'm saying that if you are confident on something, go and invest on that. That can become too big.
There is a limit on
okay, there is no limit on conversion. You can convert the entire money. There is no limit, but you need to pay taxes. And what I'm saying is, it's okay to pay taxes. That's what the clarity I want to give. So see, I am only trying to bring the knowledge. Okay, you don't have Roth IRAs with me. Okay, I'm only just advising.
What if like our current tax rate might be higher, right? If we roll over now, we might have to pay.
It's okay to pay taxes. That's what I said. You go in 4 installments if you don't care to take it, but it's okay to pay taxes. See, like actually, some other day I will cover. Our tax rates are going to increase.
But can I be spread over a few years into one time? Right?
No, it will spread over. But spread over the conversions in the future. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
He was asking why is it okay to pay taxes right now?
Good point. Yes. Anyway, we have to pay taxes. Okay. Either if not, after the retirement. After the retirement. Correct. The tax rates by in the next 10-20 years.
Oh, you are expecting.
Because.
Okay.
Can someone tell what is our what do you call it, our loan? American government has how much loan?
34 trillion.
34 trillion dollars. Who will pay? We! How will they get money? By increasing taxes. Rather paying that, pay taxes when they are, still last 5 years tax rates are great. After 2018, after Trump revamped the entire taxes. Okay. So now there are so many proposals. Last year Biden already proposed for tax increase. It was not approved. Again he is continuously trying. If not this guy, whoever is coming up, again it will grow up. Because again otherwise just imagine, already we have 34 trillion loan. And then all of a sudden World War III started. Where do they get money? Can someone tell me what was the highest tax rate in the last 100 years? Not you guys, not you guys. 70%. Not you. 70%. 70%. Okay.
Oh, last 100 years, right?
Last 100 years.
92% over 200.
92%. 62%. I was not able to see only 1%. 97. Good guess. 97%. 60%. Okay, now you tell me, madam. What is the biggest, highest tax rate?
98.
Wow. Okay, it is around 92, 93%. I don't remember exact one. See, for every dollar, okay, you pay $93 as taxes. During the World War II, it happened. Can anyone guarantee that World War III is not going to happen? That's right. Where do government gets money? Sir, now you tell me, whether better to pay taxes now or in the future? No. Yes. Good.
Then we will lose the 401k, right?
But sorry?
Then we will lose the 401k. Because of that's tax, right?
Yes, correct. You have to pay taxes. That's what, rather than waiting for 20 years, don't know when World War will come, and if it all happens, by the time of retirement, we don't know how the market will be, and every dollar for 401k withdrawal, you need to pay 40-50% taxes. Rather, convert now, enjoy lifetime.
Just one thing. Like obviously for Roth you are paying the taxes right now. What if, why not government change the law against the Roth? Even if you pay taxes, why can't they change the law?
Excellent. Very good question, sir. Actually, they tried, but they failed. Okay, they tried a lot of times, but it failed. So can we guarantee? We cannot guarantee anything, correct? So, but still, what they are saying is, they're putting some restrictions on how much money you can convert and all those things. But right now it is there, and they already tried, but they didn't even get 20% votings even to support tax Roth IRA tax to make it.
So I'll ask this year I've been off 6 months. I've not taken leave without.
Best time to convert everything to
that's
Roth.
what I'll
Yes,
ask.
I already answered. Okay, mega backdoor I am not covering because we don't have time. Please next one. Oh, okay. Okay. So very high level. Now we all enjoy. We know what is a Roth. So now, can someone summarize how many Roths we can do?
Traditional Roth, three. No, only two.
Whoever is not talking, I strongly believe they are sleeping. Don't sleep, yaar. Okay, you know I came all the way from Dallas to share this one session.
Said to not to talk.
Okay, what are they?
One is backdoor Roth.
Yes.
And the front door. The normal.
Traditional Roth, backdoor Roth.
The 401k.
Yes. Very good. I think I am so happy. At least people are not sleeping. That's all I need. Okay. So yes, just summarizing it. Roth 401k, $22,500. This year I think $23,000. IRA $7,000 from this year onwards, and solo 401k. Okay, that is also the big number.
For business.
Okay, for the business owners, and HSA similar like that. Okay, but not a pure one, but On top of everything, there is one more beauty here, mega backdoor. How many of you know mega backdoor? Man, so you all, there's a lot of vacuum here.
Because
Okay,
the
let
fee
me.
is not more than 200K, so.
Sorry? So, how much money we have, forget about how much money we are making. We should have a vision, we should have a goal. Okay, this will, with this. So now we all know the power of Roth, correct? If we have the if you follow mega backdoor, all together you can contribute every year $72,000 in that bucket. Imagine, this 72,000 every year tax free. Then how much taxes you are going to pay in the life over the time? Okay, so the thing is, this can be done is, on top of your 401k contribution $23,000, there is a matching contribution employer can do, whatever the percentage, that can also be Roth 401k matching. On top of that, if you follow all my instructions now, up to $66,000 we can contribute as an individual person, not 401k, as even you have the business, non-business altogether. Maximum we can contribute 66,000. There is a gap between, we contributed $23,000 401k example. Employer is matching $5,000. Just give them some number. $28,000. Actual contribution limit is $66,000. There is a gap between 66 and 28. What is the number?
30.
Okay, what are the numbers? Okay, yeah, okay, so that number, okay, around 35, what are the number? Okay, around 37,
38.
Okay, 38, okay. That number can be contributed into the after tax bucket. And that way we can contribute every year, can be rolled over to the next day to the Roth. After tax, $38,000 in this example. So now this can be done if you are working for a big corporates, Amazon, Microsoft, Intel, all billion dollar company valuation companies, they offer mega backdoor Roth IRA for their employees. But we may not be fortunate to work the great companies. Then there is one more option. It's called small business. If you have solo 401k if you can open a solo 401k account, even though you make $5,000 from your small business, this opens up. This opens up. So
irrespective, even if you make 5,000, you can contribute from your own W2 to the.
Yes, that is the beauty there.
If you have zero income for the company?
I gave example. Then you were not doing any business. So there are so many advantages. Imagine, I can't even imagine. I'm filling my bucket every year $72,000 tax-free money. It's per person. For 5, 72,000. This can be done only two ways. Either you should have a business, but in the business you should not have any W2 employees. Okay, so like you can pick a real estate agent, stock or financial advisor. Okay, we have a great financial team here. So the financial advisors, you can become a financial advisor, you can become a mortgage loan agent, you can become so many, which I will cover it in the next slide. Okay, so but this all can be done if you have mega backdoor. Mega backdoor can be done if you don't have a business. Now you are understanding, for last so many years you don't have the business, you are working and depending on pay to check, month on month paycheck. How many people realizing, why man, I am missing so much? That is the realization is what I am looking for. We can't do it. So,
one last question. For 401k maximum is 450K. Can you recommend to contribute
full Roth. Roth is, you see, IRS code with the clarifications, notifications, case laws, around 70,000 pages document. One of the best word for me is Roth. There is nothing can replace Roth. That is the power of Roth. You don't need to pay taxes, man. 30-40% are they joking or are they playing joke? We are working so hard. I am working on a weekend. I am making money. We all are spending time on the weekend. And those guys want to take the money, 40% stake. Find the way how you can save taxes legally. Donald Trump, one guy asked Donald Trump in 2018 elections. One reporter asked like this, "Sir, you make much more money than me. I am paying lot more tax percentage than you. Is it fair?" Can anyone know what, anyone knows what Donald Trump answered?
He has a system. I have better accountant.
Best, he has a best accountant. Smart thinking. What Donald Trump said, it's the public information. You can Google search later. What he said, tax code is the same for me, for you, for everyone. I know how to use it. You don't know how to use it. Who is at fault? You.
Yeah.
Act is the same. But you have to plan for that, how to optimize it. Okay? And still game is not over. Still a lot more are there. Still we have 2 more big topics are there. What is the time now? 6:15. Okay, where is the moderator? Okay. So if, sir, let me, whenever if I am making it, I'm taking up questions in between so that we can reduce number of questions at the end. How much time we have so that I will cover it? Okay, good. But for every minute you are here, I am giving every effort to bring the value. Okay, so that you don't need to be in rush to go. So people don't share the knowledge. There are so many professionals. There are many smart people, knowledgeable people than me, but they may not have time, guts, or sharing thing to come and talk. It is not easy to share the knowledge. This is unique, correct? If I am selling everything, if I am giving everything, why you will come to for my business? Okay, but I am trying differently just to support Knox organization. I am trying to share my knowledge with the community here. Then, tax planning for the real estate investors. Real estate is one of the best way to build your wealth. Every millionaire, billionaire, or 70% of the billionaires in US invest in the real estate in a massive way, because government wants to increase the affordability. They have to offer homes to everyone. They need to provide accommodation, offices. Okay, they want to support the real estate industry. They give lot of tax benefits. So we will cover few. Full slide. This is what I recommend to all my friends, families, and my clients. Buy at least 1 rental property per year. How many people are buying here? 1 rental property per year. Per year. And more. Sir, next 5 minutes is going to change how you think about your monthly paycheck. Next 5 minutes. If you buy 1 real estate property per year, to buy 1 real estate property, how much money we need to invest? What is the percentage of money we need to cash down? 20%. Any guess?
3%.
5%. Wow, good. 5%. 25%. Okay, whatever it is, 5, 20 or 25. The balance amount, how do we get? Loan. Who will repay the loan? Tenants. Is it not wonderful? I am paying only 25%, 75%. Someone else is paying us. You tell me one more opportunity like this.
No, if the
Only one more.
Yeah, if the rent is, nobody is coming.
Nobody is coming. You can stay. Nobody is coming. Then you have done a wrong decision where to buy the home. Or otherwise, you enjoy the tax benefits. All those are tax deductible. The losses can be adjusted. Okay.
You can change the realtor. If nobody is coming, you change the realtor.
So there is a wonderful product. Only I am paying 25%. 75% someone else is paying. Not only that, every month, okay, we get a passive income flow. Now you can ask me, where are the houses? Where do I get a passive income flow? You need to look for, you need to work for some time there. Okay, we need to look for a property which can generate a passive income flow. Many people think I can retire once I make $2 million, $3 million, or $5 million. That is a wrong number. Sorry, can anyone? Many people think they can retire. Okay, no one wants to work every day, working for someone and breaking their heads, creating so much of stress. Many people want to retire. Can someone tell me what is the retirement number? By when you think you can retire? How many?
25
How many millions? How many millions?
20 million. It depends upon their lifestyle. It's a relative. Nobody can say. It depends upon their lifestyle.
An average, throw some number on my face. I'm sitting, standing idle. Just throw some. No, don't throw anything. Okay, don't throw water bottle. Throw some number on my face.
10,000 a month after tax.
Sorry?
10,000 a month after taxes.
Good, sir. This is okay. This is a passive income. I'm talking about self. We need to be. People think, okay, I need to have so much to retire. Correct? Just that's the number.
50 million. 2 billion.
50 million. 50 million means 400 crores. 6 to 7 million. 3 million. 2 million. Okay, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million. That is the wrong thinking. What he said is right. You need to think how much passive income I am generating. That is the point. The day you can replace your salary with a passive income, on average, how much money we need to have a genuine, smooth life. Average. Don't think about luxury. Can someone tell approximate 7,000, 5,000, 10,000? Okay. So if we can really properly plan, maybe around $5,000 to $8,000 is recent size. Maybe whatever the rent or living or something.
And the catch is after tax.
Inflations after tax. Yes. So if we can generate a system which can get this monthly money, even it can be real estate property. Every month on average per real estate property, if you make $300 to $500 per house, which is a very common. If someone says that no, you will not get, means you don't know how to look for property. Okay? I have clients. I have a client who has 135 single homes.
Wow.
So he does not.
Is that barbarism?
10 per year. 10 per year. Okay. See, you need to get that awareness, correct? See how the billionaires are lesser paying taxes? They know what to focus. These guys know where to focus. You need to know what to do. Even you make 30, even you have, on average, do you think we can save $30,000 per year in cash, approximately after all our expenses?
Cash, no.
After taxes, just leftover money after all our expenses.
20,000.
20,000, okay. 20, recently, my friend bought a house in St. Louis, $115,000 condo. He makes every month, I think $275 to $300 passive income. So he is able to buy one property for $115,000. What is the down payment he needs to put? That is the money.
Yeah.
That is what I am saying. Can't we save $20,000 per year to buy one real estate property? If we can plan in such a way, on average $500 per house, buy 10 real estate properties, buy group houses. In the next 3-5 years, target to buy at least 10 real estate properties. That should generate an income flow of $5,000 to $7,000 average.
See,
passive income
the
flow.
problem with that is the expenses, HOA, property taxes, they increase. The 300 will become negative 150 if the property taxes increase.
Which one? No. Rents also will go up. Okay, we need to look for. When you look for property, look for a property which can generate a passive income. You don't have to buy in Edison or not in Princeton. Go and buy in Midwest or Middle East. I'm sorry. Once you generate this, then you can do that also. Anything can be done. That dream big. We need to dream big, man. Anything can be done. No, this Edison become too expensive. I can buy properties. I'm a small guy. I look for properties. Where is it cheap? I just $30,000. I look for property. Where is the property? Where is the property? Rather, many people what they do? What they go on this $30,000, they go and invest in the stock market, and they will wait and pray God every day. Please stop. Okay, that is not. Rather, if you can buy a real estate property, every month it comes and keeps some money. Keep this money with you. Keep this money with you. Real estate is a physical property which you can trust. I am not a real estate agent. I'm not selling anything here. Okay, I'm only trying to bring the value. Anyway, so now, after this is called forced retirement. Forced retirement. If we can somewhat in the next 5 years, how many of you are thinking to work for at least next 15 years minimum? No. No option. You don't have to work for 15 years. Okay? You work only for, put all your efforts, all your focus, attention, shraddha. Okay, as long as you put that, build your passive income to make around $5,000 to $8,000 per annum, or maybe with taxes or then $10,000. Find a way. There are many ways. The day you get $10,000 passive income every month, do you really need to work for someone? No. No. It doesn't mean that you sit idle at home. You can work on your passion. Passion. I am so passionate. You can feel how passionate I am on my business. You can also work on your passion rather than working for someone. This can be done. People think, okay, I will work till 50 years, 60 years. Those are the old rules. Find a way to retire early. This is called FIRE. How many of you are familiar with the FIRE? I have okay. So this is an early retirement. Okay, this is an early retirement. It's called forced retirement planning. That itself can be a separate topic. I can talk about a lot of passive income opportunities because I live in the world of talking with the CEOs. I learned so much. What business will work, what business will not work, how much money you can make, everything. They have so much. I can share my knowledge here. Okay, anyway. So now that is how you need to build. So, do you think you can buy one real estate property per year or no? Yes. Just 5 minutes back you said no? Good. At least people are following it.
House property value increase.
There are so many. House property value increase, appreciation. You can even take back that money also after 3-5 years. Whatever money you get.
So if you are building a house, new house every year, so whenever you declare tax, so you have to declare the house one, house two, right? So whenever you show that in your tax, so our tax, what are you paying, get increasing or?
So many tax planning opportunities, you don't need to pay taxes. If anyone has a real estate property and if they are paying taxes on that, they don't know how to plan. Okay? There are ways how you get opportunity. Next one. When you have real estate property, you can claim a lot of expenses against that rental income. HOA, mortgage interest, depreciation, travel, computer. If you don't have business, you cannot even deduct your Apple Watch. But if you have the real estate property, you can deduct that. Okay? Yes, and you can buy a laptop, you can buy an Apple laptop, Mac laptop, you can buy deduct because you need to get your monthly rent, you need to maintain your books of accounts. Those are legal. I'm talking about legally. You can maintain. You can claim a lot of expenses if you have real estate. Real estate property is a passive business. So where you can claim a lot of expenses. Okay. Oh, that's a separate topic, but you can buy it on your personal. Right now, it's not time for buy the property on LLC because the interest rates are high. Okay. So all these opportunities can be done only from the real estate. And still, if you buy 5 or more, anyone has more than 5 properties? Come on. Okay, anyway, I know
You did not say 50, that's why I did not write.
Okay, then if that is the case, you will go to the next game. Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes because he has big real estate properties. You can say research. Just on open media. I am not support or oppose Trump. This is not a political platform. But I am taking a successful business, successful person as an example. So he doesn't pay taxes because he has the real estate. So real estate has so many opportunities. But we don't have a lot of time. I have to go to the next one. Otherwise, moderator will be angry. Okay. After favorite topic. So many people. That's why I have a lot of it.
We should have started from here.
then some people will leave because they don't have the businesses. I need to first bring them into my line. Then I will talk about business.
Going to topic H1 holder starting.
Good question.
Yeah, that's the main.
Can H1 holders?
Okay. H1B holders cannot start a business. I'm sorry. But if H4 EAD, if we have, if your spouses have H4 EAD, you can start the business. But the secret, hidden secret, H1Bs can have a business with a partner as a sleeping partner. This guy can be a sleeping partner. Investor. I am an investing in Amazon stock, Microsoft stock. You can also invest into your business. But on paper, you cannot be an active role. Let me restrict my words. So, you cannot be an active role at all, but you can invest in any business. You and your friend can start a business. He can run the business. You can be a passive investor. You watch, you guide, be an advisor, but you are not supposed to sign on any checks. You are not supposed to take any active roles because you are an H1B. You can only work for your employer only. But if you are having H4 EAD spouses, golden opportunity. America is one of the best place to have a business. But interestingly, most of you, 50% of the crowd here don't have the business. What does it mean? No, lot of H4 EAD is also there. Okay, and I also said how we can do it is H1B. Okay, I can only talk to some extent. You can do, that's what I said, that you can be a partner with someone, you can be an investor. Can't you do that? At least start something here as a partner or somewhere. Okay, rather than just after 5 o'clock watching Netflix movies. Yeah. Okay.
How we can trust the other
So okay, anyway. Okay, so okay, if you get tired, if anyone talking classes here, so please. So please say whatever I'm talking here for H1Bs, okay, because don't put me in the spot, okay, I cannot answer more on H1B here. I'm not an attorney, I'm not a legal, not an immigration attorney here, but I am talking all my words, whatever I'm going to talk about next 4 or 5 slides, beautiful slides I'm going to talk now, but that is only for if you have an H4 EAD or valid visas or citizenship or green card, then only those things are applicable. Okay. SEPA area. Oh, SEPA is just like retirement. So you can contribute up to 25% of your salary. It's already covered at very high level. Self-employment. You need to have a business. SEPA area, you need to have a business. Okay. Yeah. So before, okay. The first one. Why do I need to start a business? The first and most important, find out your passion. Everyone has some passion. You are not working with, you are not having the business means, you are not spending time in finding your passion. You don't need to have a business to make money. You are fortunate, you are making good salary at your employment. Business is something else will drive the business, not for money. Money will come. Money should be a byproduct of the business. You cannot drive your business, you cannot be successful. Find out what is your passion. The day you have passion, once you have, it can be anything. You can become a photographer. You can become a, I have seen so many women photographers. So they are working on the passion. You can become a financial advisor. You can become a mortgage agent. You can become a mortgage agent. Or there are so many opportunities. Okay, you can become a real estate agent. You can become a financial planner, insurance agent. Okay, there are so many opportunities. I have a client in Detroit who imports something from India, Tirupati, and sell here. Can anyone sell what he does? Any guess?
Human hair. Human hair.
Human hair.
Wow.
వ్యాపారానికి ఏది కాదు అతీతం ఏదైనా చేయొచ్చు మనకు ఉండాల్సింది ఏంటి willingness. You need to find your way. He imports hair from Tirupati and he sells here. So when he is doing that, can't we do a small thing?
Was that his passion?
Business is passion. He finds a way how to do the passion. He finds an opportunity as a passion. So when you have the passion, dream big, everything will become in place. Okay, anyway. And also we have a lot of successful business owners are here. So TP Gar is there, many other people is there, Gangadhar is here, and many Vamshi is here. Spend some time, okay? And Srihar is here, and a lot of people are there. Spend some time. Your success depends on with whom you spend time. You should be surrounded by the successful people. Till now, I get a lot of advices from TP Gar. Okay, so we need to be with the successful people so we can learn from them. If we are only with our W2 employees, after 10 years also, you will be a W2 employee only. Last year, you may, from last 10 years, if you compare, you might have some property, you might have bought a property now. But nothing, no other changes in the life. Your life is going to change, only life will going to change, only if you have something on the side. If once you find the business, something, anything, next slide.
Telephone, what all utilities bills you are allowed to take, even property tax. So property tax, if you are using your home for your business purpose, you are allowed to take property tax deduction. Even mortgage, if you are paying mortgage also, you can take deductions too. So if you are using your basement or any room, living room for your business purpose, you are allowed to take all this home office deductions, whatever the expenses you are spending. If you are buying furniture, you are allowed to take that deduction in your business. So that's a like favorite business deductions for home office, like for any business user. So, and if you are traveling to India, and then you can also take that deduction. If you want to set up, if you hire any consultant, you can say like you are hiring consultants in India, or you are seeking business opportunities, or you want to start any small business in India also. So for that travel expense, meals expenses, you are allowed to take deduction. Auto. So like in US, we mostly, all people for traveling, we use auto. So if you are not a business owner, if you buy auto and then you are paying insurance, you are paying fuel expenses and car wash, repair and maintenance expenses related to auto. You are not allowed to take any deduction. You can't take any deduction related to your auto. Once you start your business and you are using that vehicle in your business, you can take all these deductions. And after that, even when you buy auto, you can also take depreciation. That will reduce your taxes. So to start your small business, and if you buy auto, it's you are allowed to take all these deductions. So it's in US, it's a very beneficial to start your own small business. S Corp election. So there are different types of business structures in US, like C Corp, S Corp, single member LLC, multi-member LLC. So S Corporation is the best business structure to have your small business. There are so many tax planning strategies which applicable on S Corporation, which we would cover like on different day. But S Corp election is a very, very beneficial election for tax planning purpose. So if you're planning to start your own business, go for S Corp election. LLC can be S Corp, but S Corp has more benefits as compared to C Corp or multi-member LLC. So that's what tax planning strategy is mostly applicable on S corporations. So that is the like best business structure in US.
Are there any drawbacks to S Corp? No drawbacks.
No drawbacks. That's what I'm saying. Most of the tax planning strategies, you can implement on S corporations. So that's why it's a very most benefit business structure. Yeah.
So revenue should be greater than 50,000, right? Revenue, or is it income?
No, it's not. There is no any limitation.
It's a recommendation. to go for an S corporation if the revenue is more than 50, because there is a cost for S corporation again. You have to file a separate tax return. It should be worth cost versus benefit analysis.
Yeah. So, and if your business is growing,
Tax returns must be combined, right, to W2 and S corp?
yeah, so owner should take reasonable compensation. You can take salary, yes, and for in S corporation, yes, it's a owner must take reasonable compensation. Okay, if that's there are different parameters to calculate reasonable compensation. So that's what it's part of tax planning. All these strategies. So we'll cover later. And even the paying spouse, which we mentioned. So if your spouse,
It should be combined filing, right?
yes, you can combine filing. So no, S corp needs to be filed separately, and then you will get a K1 form. Like from employer, you get W2 form. From S corp, you will get a K1 form, and that you need to report that income in your personal tax return.
Before he goes to the next topic, I will just add few more points for the business. Why do you need to start? When you are in W2, you have been working from home. How many people are working from home for the last couple of years? Right. Whom then you will allow to deduct home office expenses. Proportionate to maybe 10%, 20% of your total home office expenses. Maintenance, electricity, gas, HOAs, home interest, all those things. 15-20% can be deducted. What does it mean? Deduction means what is the advantage of having a deduction?
No need to pay tax. No need to
Your
pay tax.
income will go down.
But some HOAs may not allow that to use home as office.
No, who is it? No, it's your home. Okay. Your home, I mean, you cannot have, you working from home. Like example, okay, I run my practice, I have an office, but I do also work from home and administrative activities. Like I take phones from my home, I work as long as you have a dedicated and exclusive place in your home, you can have a home office. And you can have home office even though you have an outside external office also, physical office also. Because that is in a regular office, but this is an administrative office. Because we spend so much of time at our home and we are allowed. And travel during the COVID and after the COVID, we have traveled so much. We meet so many, if you have the business, wherever you go, you meet clients, vendors, prospects outside to meet at restaurants. All those expenses are tax deductible. Now I am on the travel. I came all over from here. Last week I was in Austin, Chicago. Now I am here. Again this Thursday I will be in the Philadelphia. I am traveling so much. 100% of all my expenses are tax deductible. You can even go to Australia to attend one seminar on real estate or maybe some business, whatever the business you are. All those expenses are tax deductible only if you have business. In general, what we do in W2, we first pay taxes. Hey, come on, your IRS, take your share. Hey, money left over, come on, that money use it for your expenses. Business works in a different way. I make sales. I use for whatever legally, whatever I can. Any leftover money is there, then IRS, come on, take your share. Completely, this is a different concept, different dimension. This all can be done only if you have business. Yes, sir.
Quick question. Do you have to be a US citizen to run a S corporation?
Sorry, sir?
On an S corporation, you cannot take investment from foreign citizens. So does
You are
that
right.
preclude S corporation?
Only S corporation, sir.
No. So you have to be a US citizen.
Yes.
US citizen and green card holder. Green card holder can also be start S corp.
Yeah. Generally, if you have an international shareholders, we recommend to go for C corporation.
That's correct. That's what I'm asking. Are you sure that permanent residents can run an S corporation?
Yes. Permanent right?
But
Yes. Green card holder? Yes.
As per IRS, yes, but you need to check with your immigration if anything is there. Yes, sir. Like example, okay, he has a very good question. I will extend that question. How much revenue we should have when you have a business? Like example, when I am running as working in a full-time job, I become a financial advisor like these people. Okay, I became a financial advisor. I made $5,000 income. Okay, example. If I claim all these expenses, how much it would be?
Minus
$20,000 on average. All our travel, meals, home office expenses, car. He was talking great about car. Car can be so much very big number. Like example, I bought a big, okay, I have car. I'm not going in depth. Car expenses, okay. So all these expenses may be somewhere around $40,000. Okay. Now what is my business net profit or loss from the business?
35,000.
Minus 35. What will happen to this minus 35,000?
Carry over.
Carry over. Very good. Wrong answer. Okay. So anyone guess?
Go to K1. K1 to W2. 1040.
Oh, W2 will go down by 25,000.
Deduction.
Oh, deduction. We'll get a deduction against W2 income?
No, as a loss. As a
No,
loss.
what will happen to this loss?
Taxable income.
Taxable income will go down.
It will reduce from total income.
See, good. You have a great accountant with you. I only file boxes taxes. Okay. So anyone guess what will happen to my 25,000 loss?
Government will pay some.
What will happen to that loss? What will I do with negative K1?
I can reduce my taxes, W2.
Use it for personal taxes. Personal taxes will go down. That is the beauty here. It will reduce your W2 income.
Total income.
Yes. If I like example, I made $150,000 on my W2. I got a loss of $135,000 from my business. What will come? I am saving taxes, 30% taxes on my $35,000.
I thought you mentioned S corp has to separately file taxes.
No, I'm talking about, I didn't use the word S corp.
Oh,
okay. So S corp is a K1 again. Sorry?
How many years you can show negative taxes?
Negative means? Okay. Amazon didn't have profit for the first 9 years. Amazon didn't have profits for the first 9 years of the business. So now you tell me how many years you can show?
9 years.
Big learner.
If we have a zero revenue.
Okay. This is a problem. We can see, if you look at a lot of startup companies, do you really think startups will make money? Product companies? All are in losses. Even you look into all big companies, okay, big corporate, big product companies, always in losses only. But still they are valued at billions of dollars. That's a different math game. But here the thing is, when you run a business, you can have a losses, but there should be revenue. You cannot run with a zero income for the more than 3 years. So if you have losses also for more than 3 years, lot of times IRS will send an mail to you asking, can you prove that this is not a hobby, not a business? The IRS says, if you are running a business just for like hobby, no, then you cannot enjoy all these tax benefits. As long as you can demonstrate that you are running a genuine business, you need to put your efforts, you need to make the money, you need to show the sales. Otherwise, nothing can be done.
What about research companies?
No, close it and open it again.
Suppose I want to for research and it will be
Yeah, you can have the losses. You need to demonstrate. IRS will send a notice on my side. IRS they will not ask you to close your business. We'll send a notice, answer the notice.
Okay, so next topic is FBAR. So FBAR is basically it's an annual report. So, but generally most of the people think like FBAR is it's a like taxable component. If you FBAR is basically, let me give you some definition. It's in simple words. It's basically you need to report balance information in your personal tax return. If you have $10,000 balance during the year, anytime, any single day, if you have balance of $10,000 in your foreign bank account, like if in India, if you have any bank account like saving bank account, fixed deposits, or mutual funds, invest any brokerage, so then this reporting is required. This balance needs to be reported in US. So that's what, but most of the people think, okay, if they report, then they need to pay tax. No, they only need to pay tax if you have, if that balance, basically amount is generating income in foreign country. So This is applicable on US citizen, like US residents or even H1B or green card holder or US citizens. All needs to report FCAR. So only if any single day the $10,000 balance in your foreign bank account, that needs to be reported in your personal tax return. And so due date is with your personal tax return. Like if you are filing your return on time, like April 15, so April 15 is the deadline. If you are filing extension, then October 15 is the deadline to file the FBAR. It's with it's with your tax return, and that's basically required by U.S. State's Treasury. There is a department called FinCEN. They just want to know how much balance you have in your foreign bank account. It's just a reporting. Again, it's not. You don't need to pay any tax on that balance amount in US. And similarly, so this FBAR is required by United States Treasury. It's a separate department. But IRS, there is a amount limitation with FinCEN. It's $10,000. But IRS also wants to know how much balance you have in the foreign country. So IRS limitation is $50,000 for singles, and for married filing jointly it's $100,000. So if any time during the year, if you have these balances in the foreign country, then you need to report in your personal tax return with IRS also.
Any time or last day of the year?
So last day is 150. So 100,000 is the last day, and $150,000 any time during the year.
You have to report that.
Yes.
It's account or including assets also? It's only balance or it's including assets?
Assets, like if you have mutual funds, not real estate. Other than that, any like monetary, liquid assets like cash or like mutual funds, stocks. Then yes, that needs to. Even life insurance, that has cash surrender value. Okay, that needs to be. So now, if you are now living here and you are US, like you on H1B or green card, or then amount needs to be reported now. Yes.
Tax accounting is so boring. Okay, how many people agree that taxes is boring? It is actually boring for me itself. Okay. So but the way I overcome on this, I am trying to make this as more interactive, fun, so that people remember. We remember, okay, Bahubali movie, RRR movie, okay, but we don't remember what is important. So I am trying to change this completely. I am trying to make taxes easier for you, so that with a lot of practical examples, so that you remember. That's the only thing is what I am trying to do. Okay, of course, if you are enjoying it, I am so happy. My message is passing. It's only about just to you can remember this for a long time. But with my experience, a lot of times I notice it. After the session, the day you go out of the session, everything will come out. Trust me, next year I will come again. Maybe, of course, I'm doing to, if not sell every month also we can do, that's a different story. But next year if I come, again I will ask you, how many of you have a Roth IRA account? Again, same number of Do you know why? We were busy. We are much busier than Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has more than $200 million in his Roth IRA account. He is free because he is free. We are busy. So what I am trying to say here, enjoy the show. But there are a lot of takeaways. Please implement it. If you don't start, we are supposed to start at 4 o'clock, correct? Right, sir. What time we started? 5 o'clock. We are supposed to start at 7 o'clock.
4 o'clock, I'm only there.
No, we didn't start, I said. We did. So then, but 7 o'clock closing is on time. Okay. But opening is then finally who is compressed here? Me.
So if everyone is okay, we can have one more session next month. Yes. So if Anil is very busy, if he gives the time, we can definitely have one more session. Yeah, we can. I mean, we have time.
No, I have time, but as long as the moderator doesn't stop this, okay? But anyway, I will cover this topic in the next 5 minutes, but after that, very interesting Q&A will happen. You know, when we learn a lot, only when Q&A happens. Because we can only think so much, but there are smart people. This guy asked so many interesting questions. We might not be able to think, at least learn from others. At least he is thinking for us. So like that. So I can answer every one of your questions. Whatever it is, I can answer. I have energy. I have time also. Because I am not busy like you all guys are. I am like a Warren Buffett, man.
Might be you don't have Netflix account.
If I really become a popular like Warren Buffett, then everything will automatically open up. Okay, right now I should not. Okay. So anyway, the next thing is very important. 2024 BOI. Okay. If you have the business only, you need to know. Otherwise, this year you can ignore. But if anyone is starting a business because of this presence, I always try to bring the value before you meet AZ, after meeting AZ. That is what I always try to leave my footprints. So if because of me, if you start a business at least this year, then the next 2-3 slides are important for you. If you already have the business, this is important. This is a new reporting, beneficial owners reporting. It's a mandatory new rule passed for the business owners from this year onwards. What is happening? Because of lot of money laundering, lot of people are opening operations from companies from international places. They are pushing so much of funds into US. They are pushing out the funds from the US also. So government is trying to get one control. There's a department called FinCEN, which Abhay is talking about. So now you need to have a separate mandatory reporting. Okay, you need to inform who is our business interest. Like who is the owner? Okay, we need to give some more details about it. It's a simple reporting, but it's a mandatory reporting.
Is it for business or is it for individual also?
Only business. Only business. When we are opening, we are already reporting. Yes. Okay. So generally, what he has a very good question. When you are opening, anyway we are reporting. Actually, the fact is, when we open the report, we only inform our state departments. But this is the first national level. And also this is more focused on international money laundering, mostly to control money laundering. And people are leaving also because I know that 7 o'clock, but let me sell 1 minute about my service also. Because I shouted for 3 hours, 2 hours plus, okay? Because at the end, I am also doing a business. So I don't have broad heart like North's directors to do everything service. They are all. So I need to make money. I have my family. Yeah. So we are as initially as the intro names so so we offer tax filing services. We are the unique service provider in the whole US. You all can take your phones, call any of your friends in whole America, ask them how many times you meet your accountant in a year. How many times you meet? Once. We are unique. We meet at least 2 times. One for filing a return, one for planning. Because planning only will help you to save taxes. So for every of our client, we do a one-on-one free tax planning, which we do. One of our me or my based on availabilities. So I am more about strategist, architect. I work for corporates. I know how to build the teams. I know how to train the teams. I know how to build the standard operating processes. I'm trained on that. I was one of the person finalizing Amazon financials. Okay, in Amazon. So I'm trained on that. So we spend so much of time to train my team. Okay, so there are 2 people. As I said, we are 83 employees at this point. So we have a very big team in the back also. So we are here to help you. It's not only filing a tax returns. Any audit, we take care of that. You don't need to worry. Once you come into my radar, it's my responsibility. Your auditing, any audit notices, IRS notices, or doing even one-on-one tax planning to every one of you after the season. During the season, if you come in the March and if you ask me the tax planning, That is where we are seasonal, that is where we are busy. After April, we sit with you, at least we plan for the future. The opportunity to save taxes for the last year is not much, but at least plan for the future. Anyway, at least start planning, that is where we bring the value. So we guide you. And also if you are a business owner, tax planning goes in the next level. So we even offer a exclusive tax planning services we offer for the business owners, where we meet the business owners every quarter. Every quarter we sit with them, understand the business dynamics, guide them, mentor them, advise them. Okay, that is how we do it. I don't think any other, at least Desi CPF firms or tax firms offer these type of services at this level, because we are like a cardiologist. I am specialized on the tax planning. Most of them are general physicians. So they also do their work on filing a tax return. So there is a big difference between general physicians and cardiologists. I am specialized on one area. But if you go and ask general physician to do a heart surgery or bypass surgery, what he will do? Hey, your heart is doing great. He doesn't want to touch the area. Okay, he says that, no, that's all, your heart is doing great. That's all he says. In the same way, because he cannot save taxes, what they say is that, no, this is all we can do. But this is what our tax planning service, our tax returns filing includes. Tax planning, one-on-one tax returns filing, one-on-one tax planning, retirement planning guidance, and also IRS notices, audit defenses, and also wealth management guidance, and also FBAR reporting. So these all are like a package. We are unique. We just don't do only tax returns filing. We say that whoever is coming in my radar, they should proudly say that they work with AG. That's what my intention. That's what we try to. Someone comes and said that I don't want all these stupid services. I just wanted this template to be filled. I said, I'm sorry. Then we are not the right case. Simple. Very straightforward. Sorry.
Are you expensive?
Okay, that it depends on. No, it's not about expensive. There is a cost for everything, correct? So there is a quality. That's what is it. Quality. What is an expense? Define the expense. On average, okay. So it depends on person to person. This is like a restaurant price menu. You eat idli, dosa, vada, whatever you pick, you price it. You pay price. In the same way, okay. You have real estate properties. You have K1s. You have W2 income. You have business. The price changes. System will generate everything. So whether I believe that we deliver more than what we pay for. That's what the quality. We focus on the quality, not on the. Sorry, we are giving an exclusive 10% discount if you file taxes by February, because after March 1st. We also get busy. At that time, discount business won't work. Okay. So, and if you are a business owner, we work on exclusive strategies. Like if you are a business owner, every quarter we sit with you. Retirement planning, deductions, entity structure, loopholes, and niche specific strategies. There are many people, Indians specifically, think loopholes is a wrong word, bad word. No. There are a lot of ways legally, there are so many loopholes are there. That is why all these business owners are able to save taxes. But big guys, okay? So that is where we bring the value. I did also share the flyer with all of you. And one beauty, you don't need to remember my phone number. No one needs to remember my phone number to reach me. Remember my name. Google search, you will find thousands of pages, including Pakistani media wrote about me. It is a good thing. You don't need to remember any of number. Just open an AG, Anil Grandhi. You will find thousands, hundreds to thousands of pages are there. I have written a lot of articles. I give you a lot of awards I received. So then you can take the decision after doing the Google search, not before doing it. That's it from my side, and thank you very much to Nat for this giving opportunity.
Thanks Anil Garu for giving valuable suggestions for the community. And NATS is going to organize so many other programs also going forward in this year. So we are planning Coffee with Co-op and so many other programs like students SAT new program and so many other programs we are planning. So this session is not yet end. We are going to have the Q&A session. It should be a quick one, maybe under 15-20 minutes. We can quickly wrap it up the Q&A session. Thank you.
So when he comes back and asks these questions, more of us raise our hands, more of us have taken more of an initiative in our personal finances, and if we need help, we know who we can reach out to, Anil Garu and his entire team, and I'm really glad that you're opening up a center here in New Jersey, so we have a really quick access to the experts here. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. And again, I just wanted to say that I'm glad that I'm part of NAT's board and that we're taking such a great initiative in educating the community, whether it's in Seva related or for the kids' education. We're going to be doing a lot of programs. Like I said, we're going to bring Anil Garu back again to do another on small business, hopefully, soon. And then we are continuously doing programs. Bala Sambralu is one of them that's upcoming. That's for the kids. Those are competitions. We want them to be more involved in the cultural aspect of it. Then the health related, we're thinking about doing a lot of health related programs for women. There are going to be walkathons, educational seminars in health by experts, doctors. So there's a lot of programs that are being planned for the upcoming year. Please, if you're not a member, it's $50. Go join, be a member, be part of this community. NATS is a great place. NATS is a great home to be part of. And I'm really part of being, this family here. I want to thank Anil Garu again for coming. I wanted to thank Jagdish Yalmanchli Garu, who gave us this beautiful audit, room for the venue. And so happy that, he's just wanted to say thank you to UBlood and Jagdish Garu for giving us this venue. And I'm really glad. Thank you for coming. This is the most enjoyable. Nobody looked at their phones. You kept their attention.
Yes.
So thank you again. Thank you again.
Enjoyable and knowledgeable.
And knowledgeable. Thank you again.
Thank you, Bindu Garu. 2 minutes, Andy. Let's have a Sanmanam to Anil Garu. I request NATS BOD and NATS past leadership to come forward. And after that, we will have a group picture with everyone. And we know that a lot of people came here. This picture will go everywhere. So everybody stay next 2 minutes and we'll have a group picture. Thank you.
Today we had a wonderful session here. Chala bagundandi taxes gurinchi and finance tips and tax tips ani chala session chala bagundi, chala interactive ga chala bagundi. I hope everyone enjoyed the session, and also thanks for this opportunity to నాట్స్ వాళ్ళు ఎన్నో సేవా కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు మన తెలుగు వారి కోసం ఇక్కడ అమెరికాలోని. సో ఇలాగా ఎన్నో ఐ హ్యావ్ బీన్ ఫాలోయింగ్ నాట్స్ సో మెనీ యాక్టివిటీస్. వాళ్ళు నాలెడ్జ్ కానీ సర్వీస్ యాక్టివిటీస్ కానీ చాలా చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఐఎమ్ సో హ్యాపీ టు బీ అసోసియేటెడ్ విత్ ద నాట్స్ అండ్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆల్ ద లీడర్షిప్ టీమ్ టు గివింగ్ మీ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు షేర్ మై నాలెడ్జ్ విత్ ద కమ్యూనిటీ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
హలో అండి, నా పేరు శ్రీహరి మందాడి, నాట్స్ బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్టర్. మేము ఇప్పుడు ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ నాట్స్ ట్యాక్స్ సేవింగ్ టిప్స్ అండ్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్లానింగ్ అని చెప్పి ఒక సెమినార్ కండక్ట్ చేసాము. దానికి అనిల్ గ్రంథి గారు స్పీకర్గా వచ్చి తెలుగు క్రౌడ్ దాదాపు 150+ పీపుల్ వచ్చారు. బ్రహ్మాండమైన టిప్స్ అని ఇచ్చారు. ఐ హోప్ దిస్ సెమినార్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు బీ యూజ్ఫుల్ ఫర్ ద కమ్యూనిటీ. నాట్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా టైమ్లీ ఈవెంట్స్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు అమెరికాలో ట్యాక్స్ సీజన్ కాబట్టి ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ కండక్ట్ చేసాము. అట్లాగనే బాలల సంబరాలని అట్లాగనే డిఫరెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా కండక్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. సో కాబట్టి మీరందరూ కూడా ఈ సెషన్ ఎంజాయ్ చేశారని చెప్పి కోరుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
నమస్కారం అండి. టీవీ5 మన మహాప్రేక్షకులకి అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు నాట్స్ అనిల్ గ్రంథి గారి తరఫున ట్యాక్స్ ప్లానింగ్ సెషను March 15th ముందర చేయడం జరిగింది. ఎంతో ఉత్సాహంగా చాలామంది పాల్గొన్నారు. ఇందులో ఎంత ఉత్సాహంగా ఉందంటే మన అనిల్ గారిని పర్మిషన్ తీసుకొని ఎవ్రీ క్వార్టర్ కూడా దీన్ని స్పెషల్ ఈవెంట్ కింద చేద్దామని చూస్తున్నాము. నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్ వచ్చేసి how do we repatriate the money from the India and abroad, and the next session వచ్చేసి exclusively for small business people, and also following session వచ్చేసి H1 people ki how to increase their income in the H1 and providing the service to the society. That is 3 topics మేము కవర్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాము. And thank you very much for each and everyone who came and attended and took an advantage of the NATS program. Thank you.
All media ప్రేక్షకులకి నమస్తే. Thank you for listening. Today we had NATS event been conducted by NATS, and program was about Anil Grandhi-garu presenting about tax savings and all. It was a beautiful program, and so many people taken advantage, and pin drop silence, and so many questions, and so much excitement with all the members who were here, with the audience listening to that. Around 200 plus people attended here, and it's a wonderful thing. It's also important that it's different from other tax sections, because there is some changes between 2023 and 2024. And thank you, Anil Garu, for giving that guidance and what to be saving and what to be going forward to do it. Thank you very much.
నమస్కారం తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు మాకు ఒక వెరీ వెరీ ఇంటరాక్టివ్ సెషన్ జరిగింది అనిల్ గ్రంథి గారి చేత, నోటెడ్ సిపిఏ ఇన్ అమెరికా. అతను మనకు ఇంట్రడక్షన్ లేని పేరు, అతనికి ఎవరైనా సుపరిచితులే. ఈరోజు ఎంతమంది H1 పీపుల్ కానీ, స్మాల్ బిజినెస్ ఓనర్ కానీ చాలామంది అతని సెషన్ వల్ల చాలామంది అడ్వాంటేజ్ తీసుకున్నారు. వాళ్ళకున్న డౌట్స్ కొంచెం మంచి సూచనలు ఇచ్చారు. అలాగే నాట్స్ చేసే పనులకు కూడా వచ్చే రాబోయే సెషన్లు కూడా వస్తారని మాకు వాగ్దానం చేశారు. మీ అందరి తరపున నాట్స్ తరపున చాలా థ్యాంక్ యూ చెప్తున్నాను అనిల్ గారు. అండ్ యూ డిడ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ వండర్ఫుల్ జాబ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ద H1 స్మాల్ బిజినెస్ ఓనర్స్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీబడి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. మా టీవీ, TV5, మన టీవీ, జై స్వరాజ్య టీవీ అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. ఇవాళ ఇక్కడ నాట్స్ వారి తరపున ఒక ఫైనాన్షియల్ సెమినార్ జరిగింది ఇక్కడ లోకల్ న్యూ జెర్సీ. చాలా వెల్ రిసీవ్డ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అండి. చాలామంది వచ్చారు, చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్. ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ ఎంగేజింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. థ్యాంక్స్ అనిల్ గారు. అందరూ 2.5 hours చాలా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ క్వశ్చన్స్, ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ టాపిక్స్తో అనిల్ గారు వచ్చారు. అండ్ ఇట్ వాజ్ రియలీ బెనిఫిషియల్ మా అందరికీను. సో నెక్స్ట్ టైం కూడా ఇలాగే ఇంకొక సెమినార్ చేస్తానన్నారు. ఇంకా వీ వాంట్ టు సీ ఎట్ అ బిగ్గర్ వెన్యూ అండ్ మోర్ పీపుల్ కమ్ అండ్ మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ టు నాట్స్ అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ టు అనిల్ గారు.
హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, బస్వశేఖర్ శంషాబాద్, న్యూ జెర్సీ నాట్స్ చాప్టర్ కోఆర్డినేటర్. ఈరోజు వన్ ఆఫ్ ద న్యూ ఈవెంట్ ఫర్ ద న్యూ ఇయర్ చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా చేసుకున్నాం న్యూ జెర్సీలో. అనిల్ గాంధీ గారు ట్యాక్స్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్. సో 3 ముఖ్యమైన విషయాలు మాట్లాడారు. వన్ ఈజ్ HSA, చాలామంది ఇగ్నోర్ చేస్తారు HSA ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ గురించి, దాని గురించి మాట్లాడారు. అలాగే 401k, చాలామంది కంపెనీ ఎంప్లాయర్స్ 401k ఇచ్చినా యూజ్ చేసుకోకుండా ఉంటారు, ఆ విషయాన్ని కూడా ఎంఫసైజ్ చేశారు. తర్వాత బ్యాక్డోర్ రోత్ IRA గురించి చాలా బాగా మాట్లాడారు. ఈ 3 విషయాలు అందరినీ ఆకట్టుకున్నాయి. జనరల్గా ట్యాక్స్ సెమినార్ అంటే 1 hour కాగానే అందరు పడుకుంటారు. 2.5 hours అయినా ఎవరు వెళ్ళడానికి అసలు సముగ్ధ చూపించలేదు. చాలా ఎంజాయ్మెంట్, అంటే ట్యాక్స్ సెమినార్ ఒక ఎంజాయబుల్ సెమినార్ లాగా చేశారు. ఎవ్రీబడి వాజ్ హ్యాపీ అండ్ వీ వాంట్ టు హ్యావ్ మోర్ ఆఫ్ హిజ్ ఈవెంట్స్ ఇన్ నాట్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవ్రీవన్.
ఈరోజు నాట్స్ వారు ట్యాక్స్ సెమినార్ నిర్వహించారు. టైమ్లీ ఈవెంట్స్ చేయటంలో ఎప్పుడు నాట్స్ ముందుంటుంది. నేషన్ వైడ్ ఇప్పుడు ట్యాక్స్ ఫైలింగ్ సీజన్ కాబట్టి ట్యాక్సెస్ ఫైలింగ్ అవగాహన కోసం అనిల్ గారి ఆధ్వర్యంలో ఈ కార్యక్రమం జరిగింది. ఐ వాంట్ కంగ్రాచులేట్ నాట్స్ ఫర్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ అండ్ వెరీ నాలెడ్జబుల్ సెషన్ ఇది. కొన్ని పాయింట్లు చాలా తెలియవు మాకు కూడా. అంటే ఇయర్కి ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ మారుతూ ఉంటుంది అండ్ కొన్ని రూల్స్ కూడా మారుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఎప్పటికప్పుడు ఇన్ఫర్మేటివ్గా అనిల్ గారు చాలా డీటెయిల్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు. And I'm fortunate that I have attended this session, and congratulations Nats and Anil Garu, and I wish them all the success. Thank you.
నా పేరు శ్రీహరి మందాడ్ అండి, నాట్స్ బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్టర్. ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ ఎడిసన్లో 2023 ట్యాక్స్ సేవింగ్స్ అండ్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్లానింగ్ అని చెప్పి సెమినార్ చేశాము. అనిల్ గ్రంథి గారు ఈజ్ ఏ రెనోవ్డ్ ట్యాక్స్ CPA. సో దాదాపు 200 మందికి పైగా వచ్చి ఈ రోజు సెమినార్ని దిగ్విజయంగా చేశారు. అందరికి కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు. ఈ ట్యాక్స్ సెమినార్లో అనిల్ గారు అనేకమైన ట్యాక్స్ సేవింగ్ టిప్స్, అట్లాగనే ఫ్యూచర్లో ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్లానింగ్ ఎలా చేయాలి, హౌ టు సేవ్ ద మనీ, హౌ టు బికమ్ ఏ రిచ్, ఇట్లాంటి చాలా చెప్పారు. దిస్ సెషన్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు బి వెరీ యూజ్ఫుల్ ఫర్ ద కమ్యూనిటీ. అట్లాగనే నాట్స్ ఫ్యూచర్లో మన కమ్యూనిటీకి ఉపయోగపడే అనేక ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేస్తుందని చెప్పి నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా చెబుతున్నాను. ఈ సభకి వచ్చి ఇంత దిగ్విజయంగా చేసినందుకు అందరికి కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.